Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play The Witcher 3. This is Arcade Craig here along with Harold. On today's agenda, we are going to be doing a bit more of the main quest, where we're going to be meeting up with Anna Henrietta and looking into the man from Cintra. But before we do that, we're right here by the Nilfgaardian Embassy because we're coming up soon, after we do this main quest, to a point of no return, and some quests will go into fail state if you don't do them. And this is a quest that I've never done, but I looked up to be sure I didn't miss any quests, and this is uh, just south of the Nilfgaardian Embassy, and I'm looking forward to seeing how this plays out and what all it entails.
Come here. Be nimble. Be quick.
Hello, sir.
Geralt, so content to see you. Le Papillon, troubadour. Remember?
Hey there.
I've never found the opportune moment. See, I never had a chance, in fact, to say I'm a devoted fan
Thanks.
of Master Dandelion.
Hey,
I know the bard's
what?
every ballad in his cycle about the Witcher. Oh, I cannot believe my luck.
Need something?
Hmm.
From me?
Indeed, a matter most magnificent. My coiffeur, Jean-Louis Lotovic, has
What?
gone missing. Now, you shall rescue him while I compose an epic ballad about it.
Yes.
Listen, fair folk, to a glorious tale of a missing friseur and a widowhood prevail.
I'm pretty sure this is the dude who, during the tournament, kind of did all the rhymes. He's kind of the hype man there at the tournament, and introducing people. And he's pretty cool. A little odd, but pretty cool. Anyway, this coiffure, I don't speak French, and that definitely seems as a French word. Coiffure. Tell me something about him.
What happened exactly? Claim the hairdresser's missing, but are you sure?
Yes, yes. I've no doubt something's transpired. Something terrible, absurd. Jean-Louis is never late to work. He's punctual to a fault. I'm certain he'd be honored if I am the one to sing of his dramatic rescue.
I'm sure he will be honored. Yeah, from what I looked up, well, I want to be sure, like I said, because I know we're coming up to a point of no return, and so some quests can be failed. From what I've seen, I've got everything covered. I've done all the quests that can be done, except for I can't vouch for getting all the type of treasure hunt type of quests. I don't know if I've gotten all those. But for side quests, I think I've pretty much got it all. Anyway, the coiffure, tell me something about him.
What happened exactly? Claim the hairdresser's missing, but are you sure?
Yes, yes. I've no doubt something's transpired. Something terrible, absurd. Jean-Louis is never late to work. He's punctual to a fault. I'm certain he'd be honored if I am the one to sing of his dramatic rescue.
Yeah. Well, let's discuss my pay.
Who's gonna pay me to find this barber?
I will. Such opportunities come knocking rarely. But you must take me with you, for I must transcribe all that occurs as it happens.
Fine, but unusual as contracts go, it'll cost you more.
Naturally. To be expected.
All right. Well, he's welcome to that. It's probably gonna be too much, but let's see what he said.
Yes, by
Yeah,
all
all right.
means. As you wish.
Cool. All right. I think that answer I think was the same one we already got. So I believe. Anyway, fine. I'll look into it.
Fine, see what I can learn. Now, if you have to come with me, just one request. Stay out of the way.
Yep.
Mine and my swords.
Of course. You shan't even notice me.
I
Jean-Louis'
bet.
studio is just there. Right here. Ah!
What's the matter?
I've hit upon the perfect ending. And all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
Oh man.
Thought this was about a witcher and a coiffeur. What's the Duchess got to do with it?
Her grace can be as fickle as the colt she rides. Today, all remember my fine couplets at the tourney. Yet tomorrow, her illustriousness bought by her breakfast might demand a new epic poem. One must grab at opportunity before it flits away. Well then, where shall we start?
At the door, by breaking it down.
I feel
All right.
a wonderful song coming on.
Oh
and
boy.
the subject matter unique.
say anything. What?
Pay me no heed. Pretend
Alright.
I'm not here.
Yeah. Oh, we got here.
Let's go inside.
Pause the video if you'd like to read through it. I've got a few things to click on.
Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut hair. Empty pomade jar. Strong floral fragrance. Very strong.
That's Jean-Louis' special floral elixir. A recipe is a jealously guarded secret.
Looks like he ran out.
Same thing.
Scissors are completely dull. No way you could use these to cut hair.
Those are both going to be the same thing as I imagine. That's the more of that pomade or whatever.
This jar's empty too.
We need more action.
It's kind of dark in here. There we go. What we got here? Read it, Steam.
Inside the twist. The pacing's all wrong.
Lock's untouched. No attempt at forced entry. This jar's empty too.
Any finds? Dried blood. Knives flecked with red.
Alright, what we got here? Okay.
The coiffeur's log. A manicure, curling, Cintrian pendulum, Rivian ponytail, raftsman's do. Long out of style in Novigrad. His appointments. Last one was a certain Lady La Pompadour. Know her?
Yes, a dear old bird. Jean-Louis done her hair for a decade. Completely harmless.
Sketch here. Looks like a map. This mean anything to you?
I may understand where it points, but if so, there's not there. Just fields and meadows.
Think I understand.
As do I. Perhaps. Around he looked, yet all was quite proper. I see razors, pomades, but no blasted hair chopper.
Mind being quiet for a minute? Think I might know what happened to the hairdresser. No evidence of a break-in, no signs of a struggle. To my mind, he just went out to find ingredients for his pomade. Looks like he ran out. Of pomade.
Yes, indeed. He'd have gone into the meadows beyond the city to gather flower petals for it. Trolls must have devoured him. Or a cyclops. Splendid either way.
Think you could find the place using his map?
Naturally.
Lead the way then.
Yep, lead the way then, dude. Keep going, bub.
Shaylee got shone in its azure glow, scent marking times like a daisical flow. Not bad. They ventured beyond walls by vines entwined, into the unknown the poor barber to find.
Gotta
Yes,
do
sir.
that the whole way?
He is, Geralt. Of course he is.
Bidding them farewell, the gravestones must covered, they strode briskly on by doubts unencumbered.
Yep. Didn't it have on Monty Python and the Holy Grail? Didn't they have a guy going about singing They ran along.
Behold, the location from the map.
Oh yeah.
Damn it, get back.
Oh shit. I got you. Don't panic. Them things are nasty, but I got it. One more. Yep. Okay.
What beast was that?
An archospore.
Might there be more nearby?
Who
Maybe.
knows?
And your sharpened senses, what do they say?
That you'd rather turn and run.
Oh, a primo jest. Let us continue onward. I
Yep.
know you'll stand in my defense.
I will.
You will you not?
I will.
On to the second point on the map. The witch's blade flash juices spouted and poured, covering all about in an archospore's gore. No piece of the stylist fell from its bowels, but Fisher had been nabbed by aught else most foul.
Okay.
There! Jean-Louis' basket! I'd recognize it anywhere. He was here. We can be certain now.
A basket of flower petals. Same smell as the pomade.
Yeah, but where's the chap at? Yep.
Grass is trampled. Multiple sets of footprints. A little blood. Seems you were right.
You got
He ran
jumped.
into trouble.
Phew! What luck! I just hope it's not Cyclopes. Hard-pressed to find a rhyme for that.
Oh yeah, you.
Someone was led through here.
I hope Jean-Louis has suffered something appropriately epic.
Man, dude. You really oh, girl, doing this tumbling act again. Thinking of what matters here.
So,
You're
on his trail yet, are you?
on this trail. I'll give two shits whether the guys don't care or not. Will it make for a good epic poem? Where we at on the map? Yep, never been over here.
Ground's made of rock. Trail's gone cold. Wandered deeper into the cave.
Save.
My, a talk so dark as to prod one to fear.
Fear uninspiring. No rhymes at the ready.
Mr. Knight, this quaff
Oh.
is the latest bread. At the Coviri court, they'll have nothing else. No damsel will manage to resist. Bolobos!
I don't know if I had to get in there before
Pure
they kill the guy. or
poppycock,
not.
you beard mangler! The latest rage in some bum-botched Covir. We're in Nilfgaard, you bung munch!
What did he do to you?
What did he do? He quaffed me, gave me a duck's ass, an
Yeah.
ape drape, a beaver paddle. I don't even know. So ashamed I couldn't attend the tourney. I'd have proved my valor. Mademoiselle Vivian de Tabry my prize. Then this scallywag with his talk of the rage missed my chance by the hair on my head.
So get a grip, man.
Got him back good from what I can see.
That is but the start. I've not yet decided if I shouldn't snip off something more.
That don't seem so chivalrous, dude.
Doesn't seem terribly chivalrous. What about honor? Your oath on the peacock? All that.
I do vow on the noble bird I shall gut you if you do not skedaddle. On guard! Stand and fight! I challenge thee! And you boys dare not intervene! By golly, by gum, this will be chivalrous!
All right, let's see.
Listen, children, a story you shall hear of a witcher who walloped a rogue knight steady hair.
Yeah, let's hope.
I'll spoon up your entrails, then do the same to the Takan.
So switch there with the sound.
Never fear! I'm noting it all down!
Down he goes.
It's grown rather late. I believe we'll be on our way.
Le Papillon, let behold his wounds. You saved me at the last second.
You're welcome. Jean-Louis Ludovic, I presume. Let's get out of here before
Quiet, both of you! I've got it! They froze in their fear, the knight's henchmen and squires, while his bowels set loose, heavenward spiraled. The witcher cleft him in two lacerated, his neck swing the swine adroitly castrated.
Oh, man.
With one more caress from the witcher's blade, the knight's guts popped out, his breakfast betrayed. Then he hobbled a pace on his stump arms like crutches, all for the glory of her grace, the Duchess.
Bravo, bravo, brilliant. Just, yeah, I got that. Oh yeah, bravo, dude. That was all right, man.
Bravo. Almost believed you were there.
Doesn't it seem so? At last, Master Dandelion has a worthy competitor.
What about my pay?
I've decided you should receive a reasonable share of the royalties. Payable, let us say, semi-annually?
Meaning you're broke just now.
I owe you 1,000 thanks, Master Witcher. I'll gladly pay your reward. Not to mention trimming you when you see the need that come by.
Thanks. Take care now.
Coiffure, whatever it's called, is a hairdresser, a barber. All right. Well, there we go. I say I'd never done that quest before. That was a first. But I'm glad I looked that up. I'm glad I found it. Anything here at all worth getting? All trash, but we'll take it. What the hell? Okay, so now we're gonna have to get back into town. I'm not gonna put on the clothes that she would like necessarily, because she will comment on how you're dressed to varying degrees. Of course, you can go and buy the stuff that's from Toussaint and Blood and Wine, stuff that and she'll like it. You can also put on. I'm gonna get a save. But we're gonna put on, and I think she likes it. But you know, or you could just dress ridiculous, and she'll be like, "No, we're not going like that." I'm gonna put on the. Where is it? You know, here, I'll just pause the video till I find what I like here, and then we'll go from there. There we go. Okay. I'm not armed, so I don't know what's going on over there. Yeah, I have him dressed in Olgerd's gear. I think she actually like.
Didn't look like locals. Damien's right. I'm a hunted man.
So there you go. We're out and about trying to stomp on Geralt, but yeah, I disarmed him. Obviously, I could put it on him quick enough, but they didn't pursue me, so. But yeah, I believe she does like this getup. We'll see though. She may be like, no.
Late. Why does that not surprise me?
Well, well. I did not expect you to have such a sense of style. Not all bad. Nothing like a budding artist, of course, but just one other detail. Here, put it on.
A mask?
All who attend the Mandragora soiree wear them. If you have one on, no one asks who you are.
Okay, and I think it's pretty obvious why they wear the mask, girl. But go ahead and ask.
Any idea why they wear masks?
Likely because they imagine it oh so very romantic and mysterious. The truth is far simpler. This way, no one can tell which drunken aristocrats are pinching the performers.
Yep, sounds about right. Anonymity. Anyway, let's head inside.
Let's go. Soiree's started.
Mm-hmm. Wise of you to hide your weapons. They'd not have let us in otherwise, that's certain. How do we find the Cintrian? Have you a plan?
Key is not to spook him. Need to ask after his partner, Cecilia, first. Less likely to raise suspicions. Soon as we find her, we find him. Especially since he might be expecting us.
What do you mean?
Ran into some of his thugs in town. Knew who I was. Had it in for me.
Right. Right you are. We must proceed with caution. Come, it's our turn.
I mean, didn't fully run into him, but just heard him off in the
Madame,
distance.
Monsieur, an extraordinary pleasure to welcome you to the Mandragora's soiree. Tonight, I particularly recommend you direct your attention to the performances prepared by artists of our community.
Guillaume, is that you, man? Same voice actor. And what are these performances?
Tell us about these performances.
This evening, the Mandragora has the honor to present 3 superb displays of artistry. The first was a concert by Cecilia Belont, a singer whose voice, were it stone, would surely be a diamond. Sadly, Mademoiselle Cecilia has sung.
A shame. We would have loved to hear her.
Luckily, you are in time to see the great Calesti, a master of visual illusions, come to us from far off Afir.
Visual illusions. Interesting. And the third artist?
The third and fourth, for they are a duo, are the Tuven brothers, presenting their newest pantomime.
Oh dear. Mime suck. Well, I'm looking for Cecilia. Beyonte.
We were really hoping to meet Cecilia Bellant.
You are admirers, I surmise. I'm certain you will have ample opportunity to converse with her.
It cannot be easy to identify anyone in this crowd. Perhaps you could help us find her.
I don't know where she is now, but I can give you a clue.
Let's hear it.
Seek the Kaveri orchid.
Meaning?
Cecilia wears one in her hair. You shall recognize her easily by the orchid.
Well, well. Dandelion's always complaining about artists being poor as temple mice.
The residence belongs to none of them. They are guests here. Oriana, she owns this. Woman in the black dress. There, on the balcony.
Got her. Doesn't wear a mask?
It would be pointless. All would know her anyway.
Koviri Orchid. Let's look for it. If we find Cecilia, we'll find the Cintrian.
Okay. Well, we're gonna look into doing some of the nonsense here first. Let's stick to her a little further. What?
She ought to be in one of the alcoves.
Or to be. Yeah, Anna Henrietta is a, like I say, she's a smoke show, man. She's a beautiful lady.
Requires great precision.
Oh, yeah? We're gonna partake.
Geralt, be bold. Show us the artist in you. Take balls, cast them at the canvas.
Yet another soul longing to express its creative side. Quite the noble color. Splendid. The sky over two
Requires great precision.
Uh-huh.
Or a deeply internalized fear of intimacy.
I was doing the, what do you call that? The analysis here of my fine art.
scarlet
And by the way, I am colorblind, so I have no idea what color I've picked here.
Good toss. It added some depth.
Uh-huh.
Should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different.
No, no. But, I guess I'm done, so I gotta grab more.
That green, lush and verdant as a field.
It's like my happy face is
To wine.
got a strange mix to it, but that's part of the art. See, there's a message within that. Don't know. What do y'all think? What do you think?
Come, let's look in the alcoves.
This is definitely done. Let's go.
Your words, as you've
Ooh,
made no
food.
effort to understand. It's a metaphor of the constant struggle for power and influence.
Hello.
If they can't agree,
Okay. Let's see some of the stuff that we partake in. I'll fully remember, but
the Mandragora is soon to feature a performance by Jeffrey de Girion, I heard.
Personally, I've never been fond of his art.
oh, I got
Whatever
done
not,
with the paint. I gotta
A
throw.
painter forging his works in the public eye.
I didn't notice that on the what do you call that there? On the side, here in the description of the quest. I don't know. Guess we will.
Yellow. Why every yellow?
It's obvious. It represents transgression in its purest form.
Does it now?
What a toss. What style.
This is supposedly the hair. Okay. Along the side.
I got it. It's the Sorito.
It's not a landscape, you pleb. It's a manifestation of the man's soul.
Yeah, yeah. That lady knows what she's talking about. Was that it? No, we got one more to throw. No. There's no more to throw, man.
Please do not should you tire of these hues, drop them in the pail and grab a different array.
Ah.
Voila! Fine. Now, allow me a moment to ponder. My appraisal? The painting depicts spiritual dualism. The continual battle between good and evil. And defiance.
Indeed.
Oh yes, that's him all right. Good versus evil. The dualistic nature of man.
And defiance.
Indeed.
Yes? How might I assist this?
What you think?
Sure to be in one of the alcoves.
Ah, pardon me. Like, what is that pointing to? Like, what else could I do here?
It must
I mean, just
We must throw off the
that?
Could
I shall
mango, take some of the food.
Would I ever love to meet him? It's a shame that
I know that
I remind you that neither did you.
there's a
color
what do you
is
call it?
the shadow of
There will be like some mimes doing a bit. All that.
irrelevance to the work's ultimate
True talent.
Know that there's an artist that she kind of admires.
That's to say, the other one.
I'd like to get as much of stuff as we can here.
Do not disturb. Shoo, shoo.
It's the right flower.
Of course it is. A Koviri orchid lends just the right contrast to her complexion.
Need to talk to your model. It'll only take a minute.
To me?
Lie still. You may speak, but for love's sake, do not move.
Yeah, that's quite a lovely portrait you're creating.
Wow. Impressive portrait.
I know the style, the stroke. This is Dorian Velez.
The gracious lady has heard of me?
I've heard Anna Henrietta herself wished you to paint her portrait once.
At one point, the palace chamberlain even wrote to me, but alas, ultimately refused my terms.
What was the matter?
When he learned I only ever paint nudes, he severed all contact. He said he would not dare offend her illustrious highness with such a proposition. I've always longed to paint her. Such a shame.
I think you may still get your chance.
Indeed. Yep. She definitely is liking that thought. Anyway, are you Cecilia Bellon?
We came here to meet you, specifically.
To meet me? But why?
Cintrian noble you came here with. Wanted to ask you about him.
Cintrian noble. Ah, you must think I'm Cecilia.
Orchid confused me.
I told you not to move!
As she concluded her performance, Cecilia tossed the flower into the crowd. I caught it, but I did see the nobleman.
Really like to talk to him. What did he look like?
Like many here. Tall, dark, masked.
Know where he might be now?
He gave Cecilia a small gift, a heart-shaped box. Then they strolled off together towards the refreshment tables.
Excuse me, madame, monsieur, I cannot work like this. You must leave now.
We should walk past the tables. Perhaps they're still there.
Perhaps, but hopefully I didn't lose out on doing anything else.
Pretentious.
Anything else around here?
Prepared
See what
for
this
all
is about?
sorts of criticism. Pretentious.
Pause the video because I can read through it.
So much time I spent polishing that one-man play. And Countess de Safel was there. That's the worst. Now she will never look me in the eye. Blah, blah, blah. Avant-garde, schmavant-garde. It's all about two things. Coin and copulation.
Alright.
Dead on my feet. Stop complaining.
This is from a servant.
Lanterns. They say releasing them brings good luck.
It is equally far from
yeah.
being the best. I've mopped up so much sick this week. I feel
Good
as if
health
my
to
work
you.
is
Good to see.
Artists must drink a great deal in order to create, so I've heard. And the public must drink just as much to act.
Fine. Let's give it a try.
Never suspected you believed in such things.
Suppose it couldn't hurt. Don't believe in it, but why not? Okay.
So, the morning after, is it?
Look at the mage. I believe he's casting spells.
Yeah, we'll see.
Everything wrong. Pretty cool.
How beautiful.
Yeah, that is pretty lovely.
The dolphins. That is no ordinary illusion. The man is a true artist.
Impressive.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
It's an outrage.
Nope. Still there's stuff. Nope.
Do you seek someone?
I do.
I'm sure you understand. We wish to be alone. Please, we are busy. But are you sure it's an original?
My employer swears it.
Besides, have you not heard the news?
Have I not heard? It's on everyone's lips. 4 duets in one night. The theft of the century. And here you are, offering one to me.
If you are not interested, sir, I'm sure someone else.
Right, fine. You can't think I'd let such an opportunity pass. How much?
Slow down. You have declared your intent. Now I will convey this to my client. We shall get back to you. Please await word.
Leave us be.
Okay.
A painter forging his works in the public eye. Why? It's true and intimate contact with the creative process.
He peepees on a canvas.
Of course he does. He himself claims his art issues from the deepest recesses of his being.
Alright. Okay. There.
Someone left their loot behind. Looks a little like dandelions.
This was scratched. Someone beat him with it once.
Isn't there like a... I heard him talk about mimes. I thought they were...
Est flows in the veins.
Color is but the shadow of deliberations on the nature of existence.
This painting,
It
it's
is
rather...
irrelevant to the world's
Something like... Oh. There we go. Have to watch him a bit, I guess. Let go of the rope.
The
The
great
guy's gonna fall.
But he's a dancer.
That's to say, the other one. His brother.
You guys gonna do more there, or
It must be someone famous at it. Such talent. Exceptional, true.
I don't... Alright.
Ever loved to meet him. It's a shame he didn't come here.
Need I remind you that's now
I thought they did a bit more than just do this. I don't know how to make them advance it further. So I gotta try to interact with them.
This painting, it's rather... It's very...
Bloody colorful, that's what.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh. Did he fall down? Okay.
Hates like
Empty, heart-shaped box. Cecilia must have left it behind.
It looks like it held a flask of perfume. A gift from the Cintrian, I imagine.
Scent still hangs in the air. Let's follow it.
Yeah, I don't recall what else you could do to participate in the take part in the parties as far as entertainment. I'm not sure, but
It is irrelevant to the world's ultimate meaning.
a true talent. Hates like great.
The great...
I'm done. Dead on my feet.
Stop complaining. This is far from the worst job. With all the maniacs we must serve. Yet it is
yeah, as I was
equally far
saying
from being the
before
best.
getting to this video, coming up is one of my favorite scenes in all of The Witchers. They're all at the table and everyone's in on what's going on and knows what's up, except for her Grace here, the Duchess, the most powerful woman politically here, and she's completely in the dark of, but they're all in the know, and just like that, how they're having to avoid speaking too openly for her. Just an awesome scene. You can feel the tension. It's magnificent. I love it.
Sorry, only artists in the Mandragora allowed.
Come, we must consider what to do.
I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
You must be mistaking me for someone else.
I served 15 years in the palace. Your Grace, I'd not mistake you for anyone.
Shh, not so loud. We are here incognito, on state business.
Yes, Your Grace. How may I serve?
First of all, yeah, don't let anyone know that you've seen us.
I hope we can count on your discretion.
Of course. I shall be silent as the grave.
Okay. And have you seen Cecilia Bellon?
Looking for Cecilia Bellant. Seen her?
She's in her dressing room, where she went with a nobleman. They clearly were drawn to each other.
What did the man look like?
Tall, broad-shouldered, a black beard peeping out from under his mask, and he spoke with a foreign accent, a drawl of sorts.
That must be him. We must get to the dressing room, quickly.
Yes, Your Grace. I'll take you.
No, stay here. Anyone tries to flee, you stop them.
Understood.
Quickly, upstairs.
Okay. Must be that.
That must be Cecilia.
No pulse. We're too late.
He slit her throat. The brute.
Didn't go out the door. Guard would have noticed. Might still be somewhere here.
You must find him before he harms another. I shall alert Oriana at once. She should bring her soiree to a close.
Shouldn't split up.
Geralt, I will be fine. Go after that rogue. I shall fetch help.
Yeah, it's definitely pretty dangerous though to allow her to leave by herself. Geralt honestly should walk her to that, at least to that other guard. Not that you could do too much, but to just let her go off by herself, that could definitely be dangerous.
Killed her, then went out on the balcony.
Or that, or we can check. Hey, we're not gonna rip off the place. If there's any type of clues, anything else to get? I don't recall. In this room, it doesn't appear so.
Tore down the door. Made a platform. Clever. Must be pretty strong, too. Bloody handprint. It's his.
Hello there, birdies.
Broke the flower pot when moving the door, then stepped in the soil. Must have climbed this ladder. Good stilting knife. Makes you stay alert. Used during the fight, probably.
Oh, yeah, I accidentally hit the A button just as I came in, so it made him say two things at once. Unfortunately, it seems. Is there anything on the desk I can get? No, just that. Okay.
Smashed mirror. Someone crashed into it, hard, then sank to the floor. Bloodstains.
Yeah, I don't want to get that. What was that called? The Heart of Toussaint where it is just yet.
Canvas is cut. Somebody took a knife to the painting, looks like. Empty inkwell. Knocked over, turned toward the room.
Weapon. very conveniently dropped. Gives us a major clue.
Looks valuable, but it's not what he came for.
And we'll be able to look out for the body that fell outside the window here when Oriana killed him. But we'll do that later. Now, did we click on everything in here? Good. Okay. We're here first.
Jewelry box. Lock's busted. Picked open, probably.
Alright, there we go.
Links of a snapped chain. Jewel must have been on it.
There we go.
Precious stone. Bloody fingerprint on it. Thief came for this. Must have. Tiny chain links next to it. From a snapped necklace? Seems there was a struggle.
Get a save. There. Oh yeah, that first. Which one leads to the cutscene? Gonna guess it's that, but hopefully
Sconce is bent. Smeared with blood. Someone try to grab it? Blood on the window frame. Someone climb out? Fall out? Jewel was in the box, it seems. Centurion tried to steal it, but someone got in his way. They fought, struggled, that's clear. Ended with one of them flying out the window. Fall had to have killed them. Jewel's still here, though, so our Cintrian must have been the flyer.
So, this is the tracker. A witcher, yes?
Indeed, this is him. We found the body together. Then he set off in pursuit of the killer.
And ended up here, but I've only found evidence of a fight. Seems the Centurions killed his last. Finally failed this time. Shame it happened too late for Cecilia.
Poor girl. Always told her she chose her males badly. But I would never have suspected she could arrive with a murderer. I'll alert the staff. Have them see to her body at once. Meanwhile, we should sit. I will tell you everything, in full detail. I caught him red-handed, attempting to burgle, rifling through my possessions.
What did you do? Summon the guards?
There was no time. I feared he'd escape, refused to give him the chance. He stood with his back to me, so I attacked. He struck his head on a picture frame as we struggled. He was bleeding, dazed, and then he drew a knife. Everything happened very quickly then. I knocked the weapon out of his hand and pushed him hard. He
fell out of the window.
Just so.
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a bit of subtlety there, but I think just enough that is, even the first time playing, like I definitely kind of was picking up already that she's a vampire before it's even revealed. That there is just subtle hints in the way she. You just kind of get that vibe, and I think it's really well done by CD Projekt Red because it's not something clearly stated, but you obviously you get it. And Geralt isn't picking up yet on that just yet, but imprudent by attacking him. But he's just thinking she's just a regular old, just high society lady trying to confront a burglar. But no.
None too wise picking a fight with an armed robber.
Why? Because I'm a woman, in a frock rather than plate. I can take care of myself, I assure you. A hairpin might look like mere ornament, but plunged into an eye, it can be as effective as a blade.
That's some foreshadowing possibly there. You get the bad ending, of course. a hairpin is used by Siriana to kill Ana Henrietta. So there's just a little bit of foreshadowing about how dangerous that could be. The thief, think I know what he was after.
Claim the man was trying to rob you when you walked into the room?
Yes, he stood over my dressing table, pouring through my jewelry.
Mm-hmm. After this is my guess. Picked it up while searching.
Why, that's the heart of Toussaint. Oriana, how did you ever come to have it?
I bought it many years ago from a young woman.
And what makes this jewel so important?
Jewel seems important. Why?
The heart is an heirloom. It belonged to my family for years. Then it disappeared. I didn't think we would ever recover it.
Seems someone is very determined to find it. The thief left his tool bag behind. Found this drawing inside it. Look.
The heart of Toussaint. Representation's pretty faithful. Cintrian must have been on a job. Got very clear instructions what to look for.
So it is not him we seek, but his employer. Is this the only evidence we found?
Also happened on the weapon he attacked Oriana with. Hunting knife. Used to skin game. Got an emblem on its hilt.
This crest is used by the lords of Duntine. The present master of the castle is a passionate hunter. Our next lead, perhaps.
Yeah, it's a bit of convenience there that this does lead to the next clue. But nevertheless, it's fine. Duntine, what's that?
Duntine. Remember the place. Abandoned ruin just a few years ago.
More recently, the family's last heir, Roderick, returned to his ancestral seat and restored the castle.
Know any more about this Roderick?
His grandfather was an advisor to Queen Ademarta. The family received those lands as a grant for his service. Roderick is quite the recluse. He avoids society, preferring the company of a small team of knights, though the latter term is imprecise, as they seem more akin to vandals with crests on their shields.
Well, we do need to investigate and see what's there, though.
Oriana, everything we discussed here, hope you'll keep it to yourself. Counting on it, in fact. Word gets out he, failed in his attempt to steal the jewel. His employer could run. We need to proceed cautiously.
Discretion is in the interest of us all. I'll not ask what this is about, just as I expect not to be troubled about it again. By anyone.
Forgive me, Madam Oriana, but might I have a word?
You must excuse me a moment.
And what do you think about Oriana?
Oriana, any thoughts?
Few make me feel awkward, but in her presence, I sense anxiety, discomfort.
Yep. Something familiar about the drawing.
The drawing. It's on the same type of paper the victims' names were written on. Drawn with the same ink, too. Seems the work of our blackmailers.
Who were not only behind the beast's murders, but also stole the Son Real and sought to steal the heart of Toussaint.
Look, the wine, the jewel, both tied to you intrinsically. Coincidence? Not something I'm willing to believe. Worried about one thing. That somewhere at the end of this scheme, plan might call for an attempt on your life.
It could be something else altogether. My sister, Siana, might be among the schemers. She left court when we were children. My parents banished her from the duchy. I've not seen her since.
And why was she banished?
What did your sister do to get banished?
Siana was cursed.
parents run afoul of some mage?
No. She was born at an inopportune moment. They said she was touched by the curse of the Black Sun. Geralt, is it true? Can an individual be evil because they were born during the wrong lunar phase?
Could be the case. Could also be because they were treated like lepers from birth. Isolated, prodded, ostracized. Couldn't have had it easy, Sienna.
She was angry at the whole world. She felt inferior, felt pain, though she masked this with confidence, arrogance even. She could also be cruel at times. I recall one such situation. She persuaded Cedric the Coolbird that she could see the future in her dreams. We were children, and Cedric's brother was smitten with me. It was an innocent childhood crush. Sienna knew of it. She told Cedric of a dream she had had, that he would die at the hands of his own brother. Cedric stole his father's sword and killed his brother. She destroyed 2 lives with a prank. Cedric mourns to this day. In the end, they forced her to leave the palace. A decade passed. More. I've missed her terribly since.
Well, that bit about the curse of the Black Sun, memory serves, that is something that does Geralt deals with in the first book. That's the only one I read. I do seem to recall Geralt having dealings with a lady that was also born under that. And also, though, you're getting you're getting a peek here into Sienna and who she is, and manipulative and just, you know, part of it. It seems like this curse and what Geralt kind of was alluding to, I think too, is that it seems as though it becomes a bit self-fulfilling, though, that you believe you're cursed and others believe you're cursed, so they treat you this way, and so of course that creates resentment and all these bad outcomes. It kind of, by the belief itself, it kind of makes it manifest. But you feel she may be involved?
Think your sister might be involved? Why?
You see, I recall her always being rather possessive, throwing jealous fits if I had something she didn't.
Here, that's normal for sisters. Rivalry.
True.
Yeah.
I suppose I gave as good as I got. There are times I miss that very much. The wine, its theft, was the first clue. That's very much like her. She always did enjoy stealing my toys, but I grew almost certain when I saw the heart of Toussaint. Sienna received it from father as a gift, at a time when my parents thought of her as but an ill-behaved little girl. Someone wanted some of my wine. The same someone ordered our family jewels stolen, or recovered. It's my sister. It must be.
A fallen princess satisfying whims, going after lost luxuries? Could be right.
Your mission has gained new import. You must go to Dun Tyne, and if Sienna is there, you must find her. No matter what she did, she is not to be harmed in any way, shape, or form. You must make sure of that.
I mean, we were hired by her to do this job. She's now presenting us, you know, with another aspect within the mission that she would like to see carried out. So we will do our damnedest to see that is the case. It is something that could be outside of your own control, but they were been hired to stop the beast. She's now saying further condition of that is to not harm sister, be sure that no harm comes to her. So Geralt will do his damnedest to see that that doesn't take place. So I'll see to it.
I'll find her if she's there.
I hope you do. I very much wish to talk to her, sister to sister.
Your Grace, Geralt, I'd like to introduce...
Regis! What a surprise! I had no idea you were in Beauclair. And this is...
Here we go. This is so magnificent.
My very dear friend, Detlaf van der Eretain, an arrival from Nazaire. We are lending our combined resources to the Witcher's Hunt.
Ah, yes. Splendid. But why are you here at Oriana's?
They came to pay me a surprise visit, so I invited Regis in for a glass of wine. We've known each other for... ooh,
Ages, right? Yeah, what do you know? Yep.
Witcher, I hear you know Regis too. Even that you are friends.
Most certainly. And yeah, to have this confrontation again with Detloff, man, the killer, and this is who we're pursuing, man, and we're about to sit and be we're controlled and very although strained, but still try to have an amicable conversation here and avoid saying anything in front of the Duchess to give it all away. But, oh, it's so magnificent. I love it so much. No, that's all true. Regis is the dearest of friends, but I'm sure Geralt certainly is questioning the wisdom of him showing up with Detloff in the presence of the Duchess, man. Like, it's gutsy, but Geralt does trust Regis. So Regis is the dearest of friends. All true.
Few I can rely on like I can on Regis. Kinda hoping he thinks the same of me.
Curious. It seems opposites really do attract.
Don't be fooled, dear. Geralt has many merits. He merely hides them from the world very diligently.
Mm-hmm. You said you're both aiding him with his contract. It involves the Beast of Beauclair, I suspect. Master Witcher, maybe you could satisfy my curiosity. What's it like going toe-to-toe with a monster, knowing you've only two options, to kill or be killed?
Despite what you might have heard, I don't lunge at every monster I see sword in hand. Talking gets the job done for some.
Message being sent, of course.
I wonder what a monster might have to say to you.
It might want to apologize.
My word.
Brother,
For what might a monster wish to apologize to a witcher?
For killing. Though at times there is no choice, when loved ones are at risk and require protection.
Oh, man. That's just as humans, but it's just so brilliant, man. I love it so much.
Same as humans. Put them in that situation, they'll kill too.
You understand this. It must be why you and Regis are friends. If I understand you correctly, you would rather help a monster than kill it.
If possible, yeah. Or at least try.
Enough about the Witcher trade for now. Regis mentioned you come from Nazaire. I spent time there as a child.
Fond memories?
It was wonderful. I was positively entranced by the land's fashions. Deep-cut dresses I found most fascinating.
I believe we're running short on wine. I should go to the cellar, bring another bottle.
Let me go. Want to help, Regis? Know your wine a lot better than I know mine.
We shall return forthwith.
I love it, though. They're obviously sending each other messages, and it's just...
An exceptional conversation, don't you think?
Yeah.
Vampires, a witcher, and the Duchess of Toussaint? My.
Highly exceptional,
My.
Regis. Wanted to talk to you in private. You crazy bringing Detloff here?
Geralt, allow me to explain.
No, let me explain. He's dangerous, and you are gonna watch him.
But that is precisely what I'm doing.
Yep.
Detloff believes you'll succeed in your task, and he'll not need to kill anymore.
That is, not until he gets his hands on the men who kidnapped his Renner.
Yeah. And it's a difficult thing, too, though, that part of what Geralt has made an emphasis here is trying to say that, okay, well, part of the mission here is just to stop the killing, to cease it, to let it end. But there is a point, too, as well, though. That justice needs to be served as well, though, that he has killed. Rather, it's through coercion, through blackmail, but, I mean, it's difficult, man. It really is. Yeah, seriously, just a coincidence you stopping by.
Guessing it's no accident you two stopped by.
It would be quite some coincidence indeed. No, a dutiful little bird told us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, dutiful indeed. And Oriana, seems pretty obvious, Geralt, how they know each other. These are the whole flock of vampires there before you, dude.
Oriana. She really your friend? Can she be trusted?
I met her years ago, before I met you, and before she settled in Beauclair. We'd not seen one another in... I can't begin to tell you in how long. But I shall tell you all about her some other day.
I'll be looking forward to that. I know where the I do know where the blackmailers are.
Now listen close. Managed to learn where the blackmailers are. They're based at Duntine Castle.
That's splendid news. If they are there, Renna must be there as well.
Duchess expects we'll find her long-lost sister there, too. Thing is, she might be involved. Could be behind the blackmailing.
Do you mean to say your task now is to extract 2 women from the castle?
Mean to say we can't breathe a word of this to Dettlaff, who wants revenge above all else.
Geralt, you must trust me. I've got a way with...
No, Regis. Can't risk it. Gotta keep Dettlaff here while I go to Duntine.
Alone?
Alone. That way I can make sure neither woman will come to any harm.
I hope you know what you're doing. Fine. I shall see to Dettlaff. Good luck, my friend.
Splendidly, Dettlaff. Ah, I'm grateful you brought back those memories. You're back. It took you long enough.
Contrary to what common folk believe, choosing a wine is not nearly as easy as it might seem. Especially a wine to be served to 2 exquisite ladies.
Regis, gallant as ever. I regret all the more that I shan't finish the second bottle with you. Duty calls.
Your Grace, always a pleasure.
I thank you for your help. It's been invaluable. Geralt, will you see me out?
Good.
You have exceptional friends. This Dettlaff, an intriguing man to say the least.
Say the least. Can you tell you anything about himself?
Don't know him too well. He say much about himself?
Not much, but I've a good sense of the true nature of those I meet. I'd not survive a week at court otherwise.
So what's his?
Sensitive, sad. He carries within him the weight of a terrible tragedy. He is a good man, but lost, which is why he comes across as grim.
Yep, she may be accurate on that. What she's picked up through her intuition. I mean, the part about is he a good man or not, that's, he has gone about killing people, but as we know, it's not just as something he's gone and done out of pure bloodlust. He's done it out of coercion and blackmail, as we said. But so, pretty interesting evening, I'd say, huh?
Didn't expect the evening to end like this.
Neither did I. But I have not drawn you out for a romantic stroll. I wish to make certain you know what you are to do.
Mm-hmm. Gotta go to Duntine.
I've decided my guardsmen will support you. You will meet them at Count de la Croix's mill.
I know the place.
Captain de la Tour and his men will await you there at midnight. You shall storm the castle together.
Brilliant stuff, man. Hats off, props to CD Projekt Red.
You shan't turn back a river with a rod.
I guess save.
Sit, drink.
Yeah, I think we will be bringing this to a close. I am going to be heading back to Corvo Bianco to get ourselves changed, to get back in the proper gear, and have ourselves ready to go. But also, I will, before then, I'll go about and find the body. That's where we'll start the next episode. Is I'll show you guys where you can find, because Geralt, I have a little bit of comment about him. It's not super easy to find though, so that's why it's such a beautiful view as well. It's like, man, I kind of want to end the video with that view, but not super easy to find though. So I think what I'll do is end it here. We'll right before recording, I'll give it a look around, and then once I find it, start the video right there and have Geralt find it. So that they're at the beginning of it, and then from there we are going to be heading in towards tomorrow. That may end up being the last video. There's a lot still to do in a way, so it may make for a long video, like a pretty long video. But the momentum's there though from that point where we're at now to where we go. That leads towards pushing towards that finale towards the end, and so that may be what we do. It's possible we could be split into 2 videos. We'll see how it goes in the recording and how long it's really looking. But I'll say my last video for Mass Effect 3 was 2 hours and 45 minutes. It wasn't the final video within that playlist, but within the final mission of Taking Back Earth. I did make for a very long video, so we'll see how it plays out here and what we do. I think that's likely going to be the case, though, that it will be the final video. And if it is, that's, man, unbelievable. It's been such an amazing ride. I've enjoyed it so much. I enjoyed this mission so much. That was so brilliant. The scene there that we got to take part in there. And of course, I was cool that we got that little quest that I'd never done before. So that was a blind bit of Let's Play there for this Let's Play. Anyways, I thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell to continue to follow along here on Geralt's journey through The Witcher 3, even though this may, as I very well say, be the final mission. And we'll see what game I continue up with and what we bring up next. Continue on. I upload these videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I hope to see you in the next one. Catch y'all around. Later.